Welcome to Two Beats, One Drum. This is October 10th, 2023, episode 17.
Sir,
I'm Aaron. This is Jay.
how y'all doing today, man?
I'm doing great. We got Brad on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
And it's been an interesting week, man. I'm actually taking on a new venture, man. I'm about to start getting into the photography business, as you
Yes, sir.
well know. So I'm getting stuff together, just transitioning, just another pivot in my career, which is okay. I got the capacity to do so, so we're gonna make it happen. This is something I always wanted to do. So interesting week though. Last week there was a lot of happenings in the NFL. NBA starts up here another couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the NBA.
Not yet.
We'll start making some preseason predictions here in a
Yeah.
couple weeks, right before we'll do it the episode before their first week
Yeah.
of the season. But MLB playoffs has started. My Mariners, of course, didn't make it, of course. So, but it's whatever. Hopefully, we still get Shohei Ohtani. That's That's my wish list for the Mariners. Is Shohei Ohtani. Let's get into it, man.
Yes, sir.
Brad, what do we have first?
All right, boys. We are going to the NFL to kick things off in this episode. Firstly, we're looking at the long game here, guys. I want to know, after this weekend's results, are we on a collision course between the Eagles and Niners for a berth in the Super Bowl?
That's the easy answer.
There are no other contenders.
Oh no, I think you got Miami and Kansas City.
No, and just in the NFC.
No.
Yeah, I agree. I thought New Orleans is going to be able to hang, but I'm not so sure. Detroit, yeah, they're going to do good this year, but they're not competing. After watching what they did to the Cowboys,
yeah, it was crazy,
bro. Man, that was on some vicious.
Let you know who running it.
Like we're not playing with you guys. Like they talk about you guys all year long,
every day,
all year long. We're going to show you who they should be talking about, and they shut them. They shut the Cowboys. They shut the Cowboys the hell up. And thank you, 49ers.
Facts.
And you know what's funny? If I wasn't a Colts fan, if the Colts would have messed around and didn't draft the right quarterback this year, I said I was going to be a 49ers fan. I said that's the team right there, man. Yeah. I can be a 49ers fan.
49ers.
They are.
Philadelphia is just so consistent, man.
Bro, they make it look easy, man.
They're just cruising through it. I'm sure it's going to come a team that's going to challenge them a little more, and but I don't see them taking more than one or two losses. And
they only lost a couple games last year because Hurts got hurt.
So
they lost the one where he played, but the other game they lost because he was hurt. So I mean, yeah, we're definitely on a collision course with those two teams. To answer the question directly, I don't think there's really much that's going to stand in those two teams' way, to be honest.
Fact.
I can't wait, to be perfectly honest, because I thought San Francisco had a chance last year, and you could tell how much it's hurt them to not have the opportunity to compete for the NFC Championship game, because Purdy got hurt first series. He's out. They throw in the fourth string. Yeah. He gets hurt. So they have to throw Purdy back in, and he couldn't throw at all. Literally not at all.
At all.
He tore his elbow up.
Yeah.
So they had Christian McCaffrey out back there taking snaps. So it got pretty bad for them last year. And they took all the frustration from that game out on the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
That's what I saw. They're like, we are the team that's the Super Bowl favorite in the NFC.
Yeah. I was, and you was thinking the Cowboys were top 2 defense. It didn't look like it.
Made mincemeat out of that.
Did not look like it. But 49ers, I'm still yet to see Purdy under pressure. So, it's like, oh, he's a good QB. I'm yet to see him just fighting the comeback. So that defense so good though, man. It's like all they have to do is not make mistakes, and you know what I mean. Like
his mistakes, bro, are like passes behind the receiver
yeah,
or missed throws, essentially.
yeah.
Like, he doesn't make any mistakes.
Fact.
It's wild to see. Like, there's a reason why they're undefeated with him.
Yeah.
It's because he literally does not make a wrong move. Like,
that's why I say I like to see him under a little more pressure, down a couple touchdowns, and having to,
when are they ever going to be down a couple touchdowns though?
Yes.
Like, teams are ever. I mean, the Niners are giving up 14 points a game.
Facts.
So they're beating teams by an average. Their plus minus as far as score is 190. I think it's 99 now. They're 5-0, so that's an average of 20 points a game. They're smacking,
bro.
They're smacking teams, good, bro. Like, it's not even a competition. Now, there is one team that my homeboy Addison, he likes to. He's not a diehard Seahawks fan. He's kind of like what I call casual, a bandwagon Seahawks fan. He's not a real Seahawks fan, but he thinks that the Seahawks can compete. And I was like, did you watch that game on Sunday? Did you watch the game?
I wouldn't say that they couldn't compete.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
Okay, the Seahawks are not messing with that team. I'm sorry, I'm pretty.
I don't think they will win, but I think they could compete with the first. I think they could,
bro. If that team looked motivated, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They look like you could tell they're motivated when Pollard caught that swing pass, and Greenlaw tackled him and then picked him up and slammed him, and Pollard's looking back. Looking for a flag. I thought it was for sure going to be a flag. They didn't throw the flag. I was like, oh, no. This game's over.
Facts. And Fred Warner.
All over the place. Is he the best linebacker in the NFL? I think
at this point.
I can't name another one.
At this point, yes.
Who would even be in this competition at this point?
I'm going to throw my boy Demario Davis.
Demario Davis, he's solid linebacker.
That's in a top 5 defense. Saints, we do that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, he's been the leader of that defense too. So yeah, you have to put him up there as far as linebackers go.
There's a few, but
I can't think of him.
Man, just the way he was on another level, bro. I was just
bro.
He's all over this.
He's always all over the place, bro.
Crazy.
They are a well-oiled machine, bro. Like,
facts.
Offense, like the schemes, the quarterback. The offensive line, the running backs, the receivers, the tight.
It's hard. It's hard to cover. It's hard to cover everyone. Somebody's gonna get open, or McCaffrey's gonna get loose. It's just a matter of time. It's gonna happen. It's not like
who's it gonna be who's it gonna be next game? Last game it was Kittle. Right. Is it gonna be Debo another game? Is it gonna be Ayuk another game? McCaffrey's been killing it all year, and he still scored another.
They're not going to have a lot of 3 and outs, and that's just
no.
In a game, you need at least 3-4 of them just to compete. You know what I mean? Keep your defense fresh, and that defense of Dallas was just
mince meat, bro. Facts. Swiss cheese.
Facts.
Couldn't do a thing. And you know what's funny? Kittle had. Did you see the shirt?
Yeah.
You saw the undershirt? It said F Dallas?
Yeah.
And then you see, I don't know if you saw it. I should have sent it to you. Michael Parsons had something to say about it.
Oh, really?
Yes. He said, laugh now, cry later. He said, we're going to see you guys soon.
Okay.
He said, we're going to have something to say about it. He said, they made it personal.
Okay.
Then I saw a follow-up video of Debo. I saw a follow-up video today. And you know what he had to say?
What's that?
He said, we made it personal when we stepped on that field.
Okay.
And that's what's wrong with the Cowboys.
Fact.
You guys don't want to take anything personal until it's too late. Until it's too late. And when you guys get smacked around, that's your guys' problem. You and the fans. You can't handle the heat. I said they're not ready for that.
And I can honestly say that defense is will show up at a 49er game and play better, but with Dak throwing 3 interceptions, yeah, I'm not talking. I'm just like,
are you putting the blame on? Are you putting that loss on Dak Prescott solely?
80% of it.
80%? I can't even listen, man.
3 interceptions.
No.
3 interceptions.
No.
3 interceptions.
Okay.
It wore your defense out, man.
I agree.
And some of Mike McCarthy.
I'm putting you put 80% on Dak. I put 80% on Mike McCarthy.
Okay.
You got rid of the guy that was supposedly the issue the last couple years when you guys got put out by the 49ers. You took the reins.
Yeah.
Okay? This game was on you. This was on Mike McCarthy. We can't sit here and continue to blame Dak. Dak is to blame for a lot of this, just the inability to pull through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Mike McCarthy's the blame for me, man.
They
weren't ready for that game.
It's just okay. So that's gonna be a war regardless. You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable going to war with Dak Prescott.
I mean, I can't necessarily disagree with you, man. So I can't necessarily disagree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's looking rough for them.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll see. I mean, are they even gonna win this week? I mean, we'll see, bro. I mean, they're just front runners.
Yeah.
As we've all expected, as accurately predicted, they're front runners.
Their defense is going to carry them to the playoffs, and it's not going to.
They got talent too, man.
It's not going to go far. CeeDee Lamb, how many catches he had?
I don't know.
Not many. Yeah, you know what I mean, so it's like you're not using your weapons right, man. Like Mike McCarthy, I guess you're right.
Yeah,
man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You brought Brandon Cooks there to stretch the defense. You can't even throw. You don't even throw to him.
Pollard, you got weapons. Like put him in the right position.
Got rid of Dalton Schultz. That was a big mistake. You shouldn't have got rid of Dalton Schultz.
Put him in position where Dak could make him. You know what I mean? But it just didn't.
That's on the coach, man. We've seen some bad coaching in the NFL.
But
we have.
I like it. I don't like Dallas anyway, so
yeah.
I
didn't lose no.
I don't mind calling out their flaws, you know.
Yeah, no, for real. They need to be called out, man. People need to call them out.
Facts. And their fans.
Yeah, that's most importantly.
Yeah.
Because they were best defense.
Yeah. So
bro, man.
If you see me in the barbershop this weekend, I'm ready to argue.
Hey, it's not even arguing anymore.
Nah.
It's fact. You can't even deny it. Like, how many times are you going to see the same thing? Anyway, what we got next, bro?
Yeah, I can get on board with all that too, guys. Up next, we got your reactions to a couple of results from this weekend. Firstly, we'll start with the Jets beating the Broncos 31-21. A couple questions here. Can the Jets fans get behind Zach Wilson now? Second question, are the Broncos in trouble?
Jets can't get behind Zach Wilson at all? Why not? Why not? Did you guys have you seen him how he's looked these last couple weeks?
I think they will.
They have no choice.
I don't think they should.
They have no choice. Saleh was saying it, man. Listen, you guys gotta give it up. Saleh was right, man.
I don't.
He's the best option, and he's played like it up these last couple weeks.
He is their best option, which is.
It ain't much. It ain't saying much. I agree.
But the fans, you don't have a choice, so I guess you should get behind them, but I wouldn't.
He's gonna break your heart
because you're gonna put yourself in a position to where, okay, now we need him. Now, even if Aaron Rodgers come back and play next year, you have Zach Wilson to look forward to after that year. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
we'll see.
It's like, yeah, maybe I'm not saying move on yet, but I don't think we should get behind them. But from the looks of it, they are getting behind them, and that defense is going to help them win games. So, like you said, if you don't make mistakes, they're in the game.
Run the ball, make a few passes, play good defense.
Facts.
That's the formula. You can get to the playoffs playing that way.
Because Breece Hall is...
Man, you saw what happened when they started handing him the ball more. That's what I'm saying.
Sir.
Listen, Zach Wilson can make a few throws a game. The one interception he had against Garrett Wilson, that was kind of on Wilson. I thought Wilson was going to honestly catch the ball because he's not. All I've seen him do in college is do that, make catches like that, and he didn't make the play. Garrett Wilson would probably be the first person to tell him, "Yo, man, that was on me, man. I should have had that ball. It shouldn't have got intercepted." So, I mean, he's played solid. If he keeps playing like that, man, they're gonna go a long way. They're not gonna. I mean, who knows? I'm not gonna say Super Bowl. We're not gonna get crazy. We're not gonna get crazy here. But let's get to that second part of the question, bro. Could you repeat it again? What was that second part?
Yes. Are the Broncos in trouble?
Absolutely, bro. They're in big trouble.
They are in trouble. I think it's kind of what we were expecting because they were a shit show last year. And now it's like they're scrambling to try something, but it's not there. And it might be time to move on from Russell Wilson. I don't think Russell Wilson should retire. I think somebody else could utilize him better.
Let me get a question in. So I had a buddy from back home.
Okay,
his name's Jesse. Shout out Jesse. He's a Seahawks fan, so he knows he's a fan of Russell Wilson, but not a fan of how he left things. But he asked me this. He says, does Russ have much time left or many more opportunities if he leaves Denver to play as long as Brady, Rodgers, or Breeze? Is a rarity.
That's in the condition that he leaves Denver for the right team. Like,
who's going to take him?
Like, I think a few teams would take a chance on him.
The Jets. The Jets would be.
The Jets would be a nice.
The Jets would be
move. I'd even say.
The Jets would be.
I'd even say.
Holy cow!
I'd even say Las Vegas.
Oh no, but he ain't gonna go to the Jets because Hackett was there.
Yeah,
and he played horrible under Hackett.
I'd say Las Vegas because the
Raiders.
The Raiders, you keep your receivers.
He's not washed. To answer the question, Jesse, he's not washed.
He's not washed.
He's got some years left. I just think he needs to get in the right system.
And he's been playing. He's playing hard.
Good, yeah.
It's just you're not converting to wins, and that's in the end of the day.
That's the problem. He's been reduced to Kirk Cousins level. You know, Kirk Cousins he's going to throw for 5,000 yards this year. So.
We know what kind of coach Sean Payton is. So even if this, he was to go back to Denver next year, I think it would be an improvement. Yeah, the whole team would be improved. Yeah. You know what I mean? But now they're dealing with a situation where they're trying to fight an uphill battle, and it's not looking good. And I think it's going to continue to.
It's going to look bad.
It's going to look bad.
Yeah. But they play the Chiefs this week, Thursday, so it's not gonna get any better there. So,
because I wouldn't you put them on the field with a lot of teams, and I wouldn't be surprised if they won.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to think that this dude fell off to the extent of where he's not even relevant anymore. I still have a hard time.
I think it's a little psychological too.
Yeah,
from how Sean Payton going about it, you know what I mean? When he told him, you don't have to kiss babies. You're not a politician.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You're an NFL quarterback, and I think he's, maybe need to embrace more of his bad boy side and come.
Bro, he ain't got a bad boy in it.
he needs an edge though, and is I think
some ruthlessness.
Yeah, so. If you don't get that out of losing, if you're not taking these L's as a lesson and get some kind of
fire in your belly, yeah. But I agree there, man. Like, just don't lay down. He's not playing horrible, but he's not playing up to the standard where it translates to wins. And I guess it only matters really next year when his contract kicks in because he's getting paid. Like he's a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
So,
and he can be.
I think so. He needs better offensive line help. They need more weapons, I guess, is what I would say.
Yeah,
more solid running game, better offensive line. They just got to figure it out. I mean, this is Sean Payton's doing, so he needs to figure it out somehow.
Yeah, it's kind of Russell is a veteran. It's kind of hard to coach a veteran.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, but I think they'll figure it out eventually. Not this year, but
no.
Yeah, they're done.
Making it to the playoffs this year isn't going to happen.
They're
so.
done.
They're done.
And work on get these draft picks, man, because they're good quarterbacks coming out, but I think there's better receivers. I've seen some of the best receivers coming out this draft class, and they're crazy, man.
Yeah, these receivers come out ready, man.
Yeah, so
yeah,
get you some nice receivers in the draft, maybe. The running back from Notre Dame, bro. He's a monster too. I think he's coming out this year. So, it's players out there in the draft. You can work free agency, get that team together, put some pieces around Russell.
Yeah.
I think they'll be all right.
It could be a quick turnaround for sure. Definitely. Teams do it every year in the NFL. So we get next, Brett.
All right, guys. Up next, we got the Saints rolled the Patriots 34-0. Everyone wants to know, is it time for changes in New England after a shutout loss at home?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's time.
Definitely.
Stephen A. Stephen A. brought up. There's no slander on Stephen A. Stephen A. brought up a good point yesterday.
Yeah.
He laid out the scenario like this. He said, if I was Robert Kraft, I would bring Uncle Bill to the office. I would say, here's the decision. Either we're going to remove the GM tag from you and you're just going to focus on coaching. If you don't accept, this will be your last year. And we celebrate you as one of the greatest coaches ever coached for New England. I couldn't agree with him.
That makes sense because
it's time for a change.
Is he tarnishing his career late in his career? Is it a little?
Yes, I'm beginning to say yes. It doesn't tarnish the legacy he built from
Tom Brady
in that Tom Brady era. You can't separate the two, but it's becoming increasingly more apparent that Tom Brady was the main reason why they were so good.
Well, and a lot of times these coaches, especially at his age, with the winning culture they get stuck in their ways.
100%. And this is this is a perfect example.
Yeah, I think that's
Sean Payton to another example to a lesser degree too.
Yeah,
I think same kind of deal.
I think that's why he stepped away.
Yeah,
but now it's like
Bill Belichick. He stepped away. He's retired.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just problematic. You got friends and family members on the sideline coaching and stuff. The thing that he did, I think what tarnishes his legacy the most is what he did last year with Mac Jones.
Okay,
having two defensive guys coach.
Yeah,
you'll never be able to live that down because it's unheard of, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never heard of that before, especially at the highest level of football. You've never heard of that. So
and missing on draft picks.
Yeah.
Like
the last draft pick they had that went to the Pro Bowl was Gronk. That was the last one they had.
There you go.
I don't remember when Gronk was drafted, but that was a long time ago. So probably like 2012 or something like that, maybe earlier than that. So yeah, it's not looking good, and it's not going to get any better.
Facts.
He said in his post press conference. He said, we need to make changes. Well, I don't know what changes you're going to make, bro, with the personnel that you have.
Yeah, definitely.
What changes are you going to be able to make? You could have started with bringing in a different offensive coordinator instead of bringing in rehashing the old trash and Bill O'Brien. I think that was part of the problem too. It's like he went with the familiar face, somebody he knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Brought back Bill O'Brien. Well, Bill O'Brien's kind of from that old school too, you know. Yeah. So,
and the league's changing, man.
The league is 100% different now. You got to get with the program, man. Mm-hmm. These coaches are better. Mike McCarthy's another one. Get with the program. It's just time. Just lining up and saying our guys are better than your guys is not going to work anymore because there's too much parity in the league.
Not at all.
All these guys are good now. Defenses are better. These guys are way more athletic than they used to be in the back of the day. So you guys better figure it out. I mean, this could be his last year.
Yeah,
I'm thinking. So we'll see
if they're smart. Yeah.
You think it's time? Do you think it's time to move on?
Definitely time.
Oh, so you're of the mindset it's time to move on from him, regardless.
It's time.
Okay.
Maybe he bows out gracefully. You know what I mean? And
it's not gonna be gracefully, bro. It's not gonna be grace. It's gonna be a rough year.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be a graceful bow out. I mean, you kind of hope he goes like 9-8 or something like that. Yeah. So you know what?
Yeah,
that's it, man. I'll catch y'all
out of there. He right. They're right up there with the Cowboys fans too. I hate Patriots fans too. So
yeah, I've heard. I've heard some.
Yeah, like I'm from where I'm from. Especially coming up, Kevin Falk is from my area. And
okay. He told you,
man. They when I say that whole area is a bunch of Patriot fans, man. Louisiana has a bunch of Patriot fans.
Really?
It's crazy.
Why?
Because of
Falk?
Because of Falk, man. Falk is a legend there, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a legend, bro. And
interesting.
There's a huge group of Patriots fans, bro.
Interesting.
So
are they or do they have that like Boston, New England kind of
arrogant
mentality? Yes. Do they?
Yeah, because when they were winning,
of course,
I'd be the same way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean I can't. Yeah.
Winning does a lot. You know what I mean?
Losing does a lot too. A lot more. I know that.
Facts. So
yeah,
he's up out of there, man. In with the new, man.
Yeah, it's time.
In with the new.
Yeah, it might be time. Like the game might be just
see these young guys, man. You see 49ers, you see Miami and these offensive running like you gotta
got these running quarterbacks out here.
You gotta keep up, man. You gotta keep up. You gotta keep up, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you better get some speed on that team.
Up. I'm looking at my Saints fall behind doing that same shit, bro. So
yeah, they better figure it out too. They got too many dudes on that team to be doing what they doing. They got the win though, 34-0.
Yeah, we look good. It was.
Come on now,
but it was a depleted Patriots defense.
Who they got next?
It wasn't good.
I think we'll see who got it. They got Houston next. They should be able to take care of Houston. I'm thinking. You're not so sure.
I like what Kamara did. They look good. You know what I mean? If they could carry that over, but
they got to carry it over.
They got to carry it over. Yeah, if this is the formula, what they did against the Patriots, okay. If they could make that work, I'm fine with that. But if they can't, and go back to how they were playing, what I mean, nah. Nah. I gotta be realistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
Hey, we keep it real on this show. Just let it be known.
I love the Saints, but I gotta keep it realistic. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I keep it real about my squads all the time. So I know how it feels, man.
Yeah, that offense need to move, man. Like you should. And 34 points is is good. You 34 that defense though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the defense carried the day on that.
34 points is good, but shit, you should have threw up 50 on them.
Whoa,
man, like
want to be greedy out here, man.
Gotta be greedy, man.
Yeah, you do gotta be greedy.
Yeah, Jay, not satisfied with 34. We gotta get 50 on those guys.
No, man. San Francisco played the number 2 defense and they put up 42.
I know.
How you gonna compete?
They could have put more on the plate too.
Facts.
So
how you gonna compete? So, and we played against a shit defense.
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
a depleted defense. Yeah,
facts.
they'll figure it out, man. It's still early.
It's still early.
It's still early. Division's still up for grabs. They'll figure it out, I think. What we got next, Brad?
So we've been through 5 weeks of NFL action now, looking ahead to week 6. And on the topic of putting up big numbers on offense, I want to know, who are your guys' top 5 QBs in the NFL right now?
Want me to take it?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
My top 5. I'm gonna go start from 5 and work up to 1. 5, I got Purdy.
Okay.
Because
you've seen enough.
I've seen enough. He hasn't lost. And that's saying a lot.
I like it.
Number 4, Tua. I can't say
Boy, what is going on?
Huh?
Tua.
Like just from like so far, and this is my top 5.
All right, let's continue on with this list.
Purdy, Tua.
You've thought about this list,
yeah,
okay?
I've thought about it.
Go ahead.
Then I got Pat.
Bro, come on, man.
I got Pat, man. Like
at number 3,
he was number 1, but I'm going according to how how it's going.
How he's playing this season.
How he's playing this season.
Okay.
And they look good, but that the team isn't what it should be.
They're 4-1.
They are 4-1, and they struggled in some of these games.
That's fine.
But
Philadelphia hasn't been 100% dominant in their games, and they're undefeated.
They are but speaking of number 2, that's
go ahead. Number 2, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Who's your number 1? Oh no!
What?
No, you're not about to do it.
What do you?
You're an LSU boy. Come on, this dude, man.
What do you mean?
You're an LSU boy, bro?
No.
Oh.
He's not this year. No, he's not. He's not there. Who's my number 1?
Yeah,
now I'm thinking. My number 1 QB. Who was my number 1? Hold on.
Come on, man.
That's how.
You got Burrow. You got Herbert. You got Lamar.
Not Lamar. See,
Geno Smith.
No.
Stafford.
Oh, Buffalo.
Josh Allen. What in the world?
Josh Allen, man. They lost last week, but I don't know, bro. I like the way he played. I think I think that was a result of them being.
Yeah, I agree. The Jaguars are over there 2 weeks straight. Man.
Yeah, I think
they didn't even have to leave.
I think that was a result of them being out there, but yeah. So
I'll give you
so far, and I I could probably mix them up, but I think
you gave it that order specifically.
I gave it
and
that.
You thought about it.
Yeah.
You have Pat Mahomes 3rd, man.
I got Pat Mahomes 3rd.
Let me give you my 5, man. I got Purdy also at number 5.
Okay.
I think I've seen enough with what Purdy has done. The anticipation, they look way better with Purdy in that offense.
Facts.
I mean, I know Shanahan is just in love with having a quarterback that can push the ball down the field, make accurate passes. He's just having a field day with him, man. I'm gonna put Lamar up there at number 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Lamar Jackson's numbers aren't as good because they're still figuring it out. They had 8 drops this last game.
Man, that was crazy.
I've never seen anything like that, bro.
That was crazy.
They were dropping touchdowns, easy passes.
Andrews, I'm like,
yeah. And when Andrews drops passes, that's when you know something's up.
Yeah.
So, and Andrews is the most sure-handed player on that team. So it was just an off day for them. So chalk it up to that.
Get y'all rhythm.
Number 3, I'm a Justin Herbert guy, man.
Okay.
I'm a Justin Herbert guy.
Not mad at that.
Over Josh Allen. They're similar build, similar. I mean, not the same style, but I'm just a Herbert guy.
All right.
I like Josh Allen though. Josh Allen gets an honorable mention at number 6.
At number 6.
Yeah, he gets numbers. He's just outside the top 5 for me. Jalen Hurts and then Pat Mahomes, man.
Okay.
I think it's pretty simple. Pat Mahomes until otherwise.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes is the Steph Curry of the NFL, the Michael Jordan of the NFL. I've never seen a quarterback like him, and I never will, bro. He made a pass. He made a pass against the Vikings where he's about to get sacked. He starts moving forward. He throws a pass off to the right while running pretty much in a dead sprint, 30, 40 yards, right on target.
That's Pat, man.
You know the other quarterback I seen do some crazy throws like that?
Who's that?
Caleb Williams.
Yes.
He truly looks like Pat Mahomes.
Yes. But CJ Stroud.
I've been telling people.
He has that too. I've been impressed with CJ.
I tried to tell people, man. These experts, man, they had no clue. Let's not get into it. We've been going over it every week, man. I just don't know they can evaluate him so wrong.
Facts.
I don't understand it, man. I would never understand.
It's like
never. I would never understand.
Bryce Young. His college career was.
He went to Alabama,
stellar,
and he had the best of the best.
Facts.
The best of the best. You see what CJ Stroud's working with.
Now he has the worst of the worst.
Yeah. You see how it's looked.
Yeah, definitely.
CJ Stroud hasn't had steady offensive line the whole season. No, they've had all kind of issues.
And that's the thing about the number 1 pick, and that's the thing with Caleb Williams. If I'm not going to the right team,
100%.
I don't have to anymore. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not taking that risk.
You're not taking that risk?
No, man, come on,
man.
I'm out. I'm projected to be the number 1 pick no matter what I do.
Man,
I can throw interceptions the rest of the year and it not matter. I'm still gonna be the number 1 pick.
End up in a situation like
that's fine. Listen. Players, quarterbacks, especially quarterbacks, they run things in these organizations.
I feel you.
They do. Caleb Williams can make some demands. Say, hey, listen, I want this style of play. I mean, it falls on him. He's the savior of the franchise, essentially.
I feel you.
So, I mean, yeah, I think if he sat and thought about it, he'd realize how much power he actually has in the NFL. You're going to have a lot of power and a lot of say.
I'm one of those guys, though, like if I had an opportunity to say play for the Cowboys, I hate the Cowboys so much, I would not take the opportunity, bro. I'm one of those guys. I feel like that's kind of like
come on, man.
I feel like that might be the type of guy he is, to where I do not want to play for this organization, because he said it. You know what I mean? His organizations out there he's not willing to play for. That he'll stay in college another year because he'll make just as much money or if not more. So
you just never know, man.
But now how the season's gone, that I think it's changed dramatically of who had the number 1 pick.
In the NFL?
We was all thinking Arizona going into the season, but
it still can be Arizona, man. It can
be Arizona, but now it look like it could be Denver. It looked like it could be.
It might be Denver.
It might be Denver.
Oh my God, they're in a what a mess.
What a mess. Man.
What a mess to be in. Because they could very well be in the top 5. They could be the number 1 pick. Get the number 1 pick, and you got Russell Wilson signed to this big ass contract.
Facts. So who do you pick? Do you trade your number 1? Say you
no.
You can run with Russell Wilson.
I'm getting.
You taking Caleb Williams?
I'm figuring out anything. Listen, deals can be made.
Definitely,
deals can be made at any time. I'm figuring out a way to get Russell Wilson. Now, if I got to pay half that salary, and I don't know, it would be a huge cap hit. It'd be a huge. I think they're talking about 60 million or something like that, 90 million. So I don't know, man. You can figure something out. I don't know what.
Something.
I don't know what. You can figure something out. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say.
Something. You turn.
You
turn that number 1 pick into 2-3 picks in the first, second round,
and get him some. I mean, if you're going to be stuck with Russell Wilson, then yes, that's
fact.
That'd be
facts.
That'd be the best alternative solution. But
facts.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Like if Arizona gets the number 1 pick, or I mean, you getting rid of Kyler, or I mean, what do you do? They just signed him,
man, and Josh Dobbs don't look bad, so you got a backup.
I don't know, man. There's some interesting decisions, man. I mean, what if Caleb doesn't even come out? Boy, listen, Caleb, go to the NFL, man. Don't sit here and play around with college, man. You have nothing left to prove, man.
Nothing.
You have nothing left to prove, man. Go to the NFL, get the guaranteed money. You get the endorsements as a number 1. You got to think of all the endorsements you're going to get as a number 1 pick, bro. Right. You're talking college stuff, man. You're talking the big leagues and stuff, man. Don't mess around with college, man. Don't mess around.
Facts.
Go to the NFL, get that big money. Anyway, what we got next, Brad?
We are going to look at our 5-star picks from last week.
Yes,
here's the big reveal.
Yes, sir.
Dead even once again.
3-2. Hey, man, neck and neck, 2 beats, 1 drum. We're in sync on this stuff.
Facts.
Here's the season thus far.
With those picks, I'd make those picks all over again, bro.
I would too.
With Buffalo and Baltimore,
I would too. Can you bring up those what we did again?
Oh yeah,
how we did? Which games? Yeah. See, let me explain myself. Okay, I want to explain. I thought the Redskins was gonna show up, especially after losing to the Eagles. But I guess I should have taken into account that the Redskins were on a short week to a division rival. They lost a close, tough, heartbreak game to their division rival, and the Bears were a desperate team. I was almost right on the CJ on the Houston Atlanta Falcons one. I felt strongly about that. I did.
Facts.
I don't know. I don't know. I felt strongly. I was accurately right. My guy owes me here lunch. We're definitely gonna make him pay this bet that he made off soon.
Yes, sir, I got you.
Saints 49ers accurately predicted. Baltimore, we can explain the Baltimore one. The 8 drops is going to kill you. Facts. Turnovers. They played around with their food and eventually they lost that game. They should have won that game.
Facts. I thought in the Buffalo game, it was like I said, there was the England travel situation. But that's an excuse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they played good enough to win, but Jacksonville was there for 2 weeks. They were comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, it was pretty much home for them.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into these picks, man. Let's make our picks. We're sitting at a hefty 15-10. What? That's what 15. I don't know. I can't think of the percent. I'm not good at doing math, quick math like that. I already have my picks, man. I don't know if you got yours.
I do not, but I see my first pick.
Go ahead.
Right there at the top. The Kansas City Chiefs.
No, come on. That's an easy one.
I got to take it, though.
You got to take it? Okay.
Take it.
You're taking Kansas City. Okay. My pick, my first one, Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears.
Who you taking?
The Bears are getting 2.5 points, man.
No Justin Jefferson.
I'm taking the Bears.
Okay.
I'm taking the Bears to win that game outright. I don't know why this is sitting at plus 2.5 for the Bears, especially with Justin Jefferson missing from the lineup for the next 4 weeks. I help me understand that, but
yes, sir.
If you're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. Justin Fields looked good these last couple weeks, man. DJ Moore
Saints
look good.
I'm going to take my Saints again at 1.5. C.J. Stroud, you will throw your first interception, bro.
I think so too. I was actually thinking that. I was like, C.J. Stroud's probably gonna throw his first interception in that game. They're gonna have something for him. They'll confuse him, and they got Marshawn Lattimore playing corner out there.
Yes, sir.
Former Ohio State cornerback.
We like those Ohio State guys.
We do. My next one, man.
Who you got?
Niners at Browns. Niners easily gonna smack around the Browns. Browns ain't ready for that. I don't even know if Deshaun Watson. They're talking about Deshaun Watson. They're trying to figure out Deshaun Watson, but they better not throw Dorian Thompson, Robinson out there on that field against. Come on, man.
No,
there's no way they do that.
I'm gonna take Miami with the 13 points.
Man, you're taking these easy ones, man.
I'm
taking a sure bet.
Points?
You ain't winning no money with those picks, man.
13 points, man.
They're gonna easily cover. Come on, man. Come on. There's a reason why they picked that one. I was like, come on, that's too easy. Carolina is not going to have anything to do with Miami. In Miami, too?
Nah, but I'm taking it, bro.
You think the spread's too high?
I think it's right on.
Yeah, it's going to be at least 20, 30.
Is Bryce Young even playing?
I don't know.
If Andy Dalton playing out, I'll take that all day. Shit.
My Colts, I see are +4 underdog. I almost took that, but I can't bet on my team.
Anthony Richardson not playing.
I know, man. They got to keep that dude healthy, man. But shout out to Gardner Minshew, man. Washington State's very own Gardner Minshew, man.
Let me see.
Balled out.
I want to take Cincinnati with the 3 on.
Aha!
I feel like
you taking Cincinnati.
I feel like this will put Joe Burrow back in my top 5 if they win this game.
You're taking the Bengals.
I'm gonna take the Bengals.
You know who I took?
Who's that?
The Seahawks. I'm rolling with the Seattle Seahawks, man.
They're playing tough right now.
They are. I think they're a sneaky team this year. I like Seattle to go in there and upset the Bengals. Bengals aren't that good, man. Don't let last week's victory fool you, man. Bengals.
I'm hoping they roll over, bro. Like
who? The Bengals?
Yeah, Joe Burrow. He looked good.
He did. He did look like an old Joe Burrow.
He looked good,
but they still give up a lot of sacks, man. And Seattle's coming off a game where they went ballistic on Daniel Jones. So yeah, I like Seattle in that game.
All right. What else we got?
I'm taking the Ravens, man. I'm gonna take the Ravens over Tennessee. I think they're gonna bounce back.
Who the Patriots got? Oh, I'm taking Raiders.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take the Raiders, bro.
You're gonna take the Raiders?
3 points.
Did you watch the Raiders Did you watch the Raiders yesterday?
When they beat the Packers?
Did you watch them?
I didn't watch that game.
Bill Belichick's gonna have something for Jimmy G.
I'm gonna still take it. You see, I took easy ones. This would be.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
That's a hard one. That's the reason why I had to pick that one. I was like, I don't know, man. It can go either way, man.
That's like that.
It'd be a 9-3 game or 9-6 game. All field goals.
All field goals. I can see that happening.
My last one. Hey, I'm a believer, man. I've seen all I needed to see. I'm taking the Lions, man, to beat the Bucks.
Okay.
I like what I see from the Lions. I'm officially sold on the Lions.
Did I get 5?
I think you got 4.
I got 4.
I think you got 1 more.
I'm gonna take my boy Josh Allen, man.
With the bounce back game?
With the bounce back game against those New York Giants.
Man.
Points.
You got some big lines, man. You got what, a 10.5, a 13.5, and a 14, man. Yeah, Giants are done. They're cooked. I would honestly take that back too. Yeah. I'm trying to win some money, man. You see that the money line is -900, man. You ain't winning nothing.
Winning nothing, but the Dallas Cowboys, who they
you
playing?
win these picks if you they cover. I know that.
Yes, sir.
Let's go over our 5 again, man. Who'd you pick? Who'd you go?
All right, I went Buffalo.
With Buffalo,
New Orleans.
Okay.
Scroll up a little bit. I took
the
Raiders, the Saints, and Kansas City.
All right. I got mine right now. I took the Bears, Niners, Ravens, Hawks, and Lions. I'm going 5-0 this week. You might go 5-0 with those easy ass picks.
No,
man.
Bro. I don't know, bro.
What?
That Cleveland 49ers game will be interesting.
In what way?
Because Cleveland got
a good defense.
They got a good defense.
They ain't gonna have nothing for. Listen, they ain't gonna have anything for Shanahan, bro.
All right.
Shanahan's got the magic touch, the Midas touch, as I call it, man. Everything he touches gold, man. I'm just telling you, man. I've seen enough. Just go ahead and pencil them in for the Super Bowl. I'm serious. Just go ahead and pencil them in. I'm already putting them in. I've seen they're motivated, man. Motivated.
Get at me about week 10 and I'll pencil them in if they still.
They play the Eagles, I think, week 13. Ooh. So we're gonna, man. Could you imagine? That's going to be for the number 1 seed.
Facts.
More than likely, unless one of them loses prior to that. But no, actually, it will be. It'll be for the number 1 seed.
Regardless.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that matchup. Believe that's it. Let's get into our college football talk, man.
Yes, sir.
Onward to college football. Starting with your Buckeyes, Aaron. After a sluggish first half, the Buckeyes pulled away in the second half to beat the Terrapins 37-17. Aaron, your thoughts on the win?
It was a little rough. I ain't gonna lie. I was pretty disgusted with what I saw in the first half. Pretty disgusted. But I wasn't surprised. They usually kind of, every time I watch the Buckeyes, every year, after bye week, they come out a little sluggish. Beginning of the first game of the season, they come out a little sluggish. Like they ain't like they're not ready. And that's exactly what happened. Poured it on in the second half. They looked like the team. Listen, all I'm going to say is this. Throw to Marvin Harrison.
All day.
Throw to Marvin Harrison. He's always open. Like Jamar Chase said, I'm always open. Throw to Marvin Harrison. He's always open. That's it. If he's a sure first down, he's a sure touchdown.
Yes, sir.
I mean, the catches he made, like, man, he is incredible to watch. Best receiver I have ever seen outside of Megatron.
Okay.
Best receiver I've ever seen. Megatron was. You remember Megatron?
I remember Megatron, bro.
Megatron.
Megatron
is the best receiver I've ever seen. Marvin Harrison is close, very close second. He might be first for me.
I love Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson was.
I love Justin Jefferson.
Jefferson was.
He's single-handedly
a monster
carrying Minnesota Vikings, bro.
Yeah.
And
he was doing it down in LSU for a while before Jamar Chase.
When I look at Kirk Cousins' stats and I'm like, if Jefferson's not there, he's not even. You know what I mean?
I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for Kirk Cousins, man, because he gets this bad rap.
Yeah,
I do. I feel like he gets a kind of a bad rap.
Yeah,
he's a good quarterback. He's a solid quarterback.
They don't have the right players around him right now. Anyway,
yeah. I honestly think Kirk Cousins is a solid quarterback. So, but Justin Jefferson is a big loss for them. I don't know what they're going to do. But anyway, getting back to Ohio State, we got Purdue next. Let's smack around. Listen, we're building up for Penn State. Penn State's the next big test for us. We got Purdue this weekend. I think we got Penn State, I think the following. I'm not sure. I have to look. Let me look it up real quick. We got Purdue this weekend. Oh, yeah. Purdue this week. Yeah. Penn State is next week. Accurately predict. That's going to be our next big game. So let's get it going, Ryan Day.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it going, man. I believe in you guys. Defense looks good. That defense is going. I think that defense can carry us. Just need to get more sacks, man. We don't have no game breakers. That's the one thing we're missing on our defense. We don't have a Chase Young or a Nick Bosa or Joey Bosa coming off the edge like we used to have. We don't have that. So they gotta kind of have a bend but don't break mentality. But I like what I see from the Buckeyes. They're gonna be all right. Hopefully we can pull it off next week. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
We got next.
Over to LSU. Jay, LSU hangs on to beat Missouri 49-39. It's a good bounce back game for your squad. What are your thoughts?
Yes, sir. Same thing. First quarter, first half, our defense was giving up too many big plays. Second half, we made stops. We got turnovers. We actually looked like a good defense. You know what I mean? And I think maybe that'll carry over into, like these guys don't know what they do until they can actually do it. You know what I mean? You get turnovers, you get stops, and then it becomes, a trend instead of,
becomes contagious, man.
Contagious, instead of just settling. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're a decent defense. You know what I mean? We could do enough to keep us in the game, but not, you know what I mean? So instead of always trying to fight in the fourth quarter, maybe we'll be able to get stops early in the game. And Jaden Daniels, Heisman candidate.
I think so. Yeah.
I think he
the 2 losses kind of hurts him a little bit.
Yeah. I think is gonna have to win games, and we could keep talking about that. But we got Auburn next week. I think Auburn is 3-2. And we talk about these other teams, bro. We've had a tough schedule. Bro.
Yeah, you guys have.
I don't think we played a team outside of the top 25 yet, or maybe we had.
Yeah, you played Central. Yeah, you played McNeese State.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's 21. Why is it showing 21?
But we've had a tough schedule, and Missouri was 5-0. You know, I mean, it came in there thinking it was gonna go, get OW, and we played good defense. I'm proud of the defense that we played, man. And I just want that to continue with my Tigers, man. So let's keep it rolling.
Yeah,
man.
Honestly, yeah. The only team you played outside of 25 is Grambling State, bro.
Facts.
Florida State, Mississippi State, they were ranked, I believe, at the time. Yeah. Arkansas was ranked at the time. Ole Miss was ranked is still ranked, and Missouri was ranked at the time.
Facts.
Auburn just took Georgia, down to the wire a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, you guys probably have the number 1 strength of schedule in the nation right now. That's for sure.
So
they look all right. They look good.
We do.
Jaden Daniels is a worthy Heisman candidate. It just sucks they got the 2 losses because, once you get 2 losses, they kind of take you out of the Heisman.
You're pretty much out of there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But let's go LSU, man. You know I mean?
All right, here's the scores from the rest of the top 25.
You want to talk about this Red River rivalry?
Yeah. I didn't watch the game because Ohio State was playing, but I kept kind of like
going back and forth.
We were setting up Halloween decor outside the house. I was kind of, when Ohio State got to a comfortable lead, I turned it on. I was like, it
was an awesome game.
Yeah.
And back and forth.
That final drive, man. 50 seconds to take the lead from Oklahoma. I was like, man, you guys are just gonna Texas. You guys are just gonna lay down. What?
Facts.
Man.
So Oklahoma is now 6-0.
Yeah.
And I don't, they beat, to me, one of the toughest teams. Texas was number 3 at the time. They beat one of the toughest teams. So the sky's the limit for Oklahoma, man. They can actually make a run at it.
Big 12 could honestly get 2 teams in.
Facts.
The playoff this year. Because say Oklahoma loses to Texas in the Big 12 championship game, they're going to put both of those teams in. They're not going to not put both of them in.
Yes, sir. Georgia came out and smacked Kentucky, man. I wasn't expecting that.
But you're not surprised.
I'm not surprised, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought Kentucky had a little more fight in them.
Notre Dame, golly, man. Yikes. Bad loss. But that was on the road. And Louisville's ranked. They're pretty good. They're undefeated, so.
USC struggled.
Yeah, USC struggled with Arizona. But Arizona always plays USC tough. They're going to lose their I think they play Notre Dame next.
Facts.
Alabama, who cares?
Man,
Texas.
Alabama slowly, They're because we're not talking about them as much. You don't see them. The number one team is Georgia running right now. I think honestly, I think Alabama is a top 5 team. Just yeah.
Top 5 team?
Yes. I watched the game. It's like I'm watching it and I'm like, they're better than
they were when they lost to Texas.
Facts. So
Not surprised.
Are they just because?
Hey, listen, man.
Just because after that game we were like Texas, Alabama's out of there.
Okay.
But we were.
Okay.
I didn't have no faith in them.
They're not beating LSU.
Oh no, definitely.
Okay, they're not a top 5 team. They're not beating LSU. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think they're gonna beat LSU. I think LSU's gonna score on them all day.
Facts. I think from where I had them at the beginning of the year after they lost,
they look better. They're not a top 5 team though. I don't think they're better than LSU. So that automatically rules them out of the top 5 for.
All right. We can say that.
Yeah.
I just thought they
they're not. I mean, they look good. They look better. They look improved, but they're not a top 5 team. They're not messing with Georgia. Well, they might be able to mess with Georgia.
Just because of the rivalries and the the emotion that goes into games like that.
I don't think they're gonna beat LSU. That's my prediction. I'm sticking with that. I don't think they beat LSU. LSU's putting up. LSU defense might stink, but they're putting up points, bro. And I'm not sure Alabama's gonna be able to keep up with LSU putting up those points, bro.
Neighbors.
That's what I'm saying, man. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Who else?
What was the other game?
Colorado.
Yeah, I was at the Colorado game. Needed a late touchdown.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get to 8 wins.
Yeah, they already at 5.
What do we have? Brad, do you happen to have the schedule up next? There's one game in particular that I can't wait to see. I'm going to watch it, hopefully. More than likely. Yeah. Penn State, UMass. Can you guys play somebody? My goodness.
Washington, Oregon.
That's the one, bro. That game is going to be phenomenal.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Game day is going to be there, too. Man, I'm tuned into that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm going to pick.
Go ahead.
I'm going to pick Oregon to win. I think Oregon's going to win that game.
I like Washington.
You like Washington?
I don't like Bo Nix.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Bo Nix guy either. I'm more of a Michael Penix guy, but I think Oregon's a slight bit better.
I think
there's two even teams.
Yeah, I think this game shoot Penix to the
Heisman,
to the next level. I ain't gonna say the Heisman, but to the next level, to where he's more noticed. Because I feel like
he's been flying under the radar.
Yeah, and
playing out there on that West Coast time zone, that Pacific time zone.
It'd be late games. I'll be like,
they don't start till like 9 our time,
3 p.m. I think he knows, and everybody else knows.
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna be tuned. That's the game to tune in. If you're a college football fan, tune into that game. It's early.
I think I'll take Washington on that, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be an early kick. You take Washington. I like Oregon. I think Oregon. I seen Oregon play. We saw what they did to Colorado. I think they're gonna be motivated to win that game. What else is on there? LSU Auburn. Nope. There ain't really much. Oh, what'd you think about the Miami? Oh my God.
Yeah, that was just
Neil on the ball, man. You can't do that to your kids, man.
Nah,
you just can't. Like, they invest a lot of time and effort into that. The least you can do as a coach.
Yeah, they
is assure them
shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, come on. And then to give up the pass. All they needed was a field goal. How you give up a touchdown?
Because I think they had it in their mind they're done, game over.
They thought the game was over.
Now you gotta get on.
The game should have been over.
Now you gotta get on the field and play defense. So he was out there. They were probably out there, man.
They're like, hey, defense, get your helmets, get on the field.
Before they know it, he was in the end zone.
Yeah, bro. Oh my God, that's exactly probably how it happened.
He came out and apologized to his players.
He should,
but
he should apologize.
But if you were ever gonna make a run at the playoffs, that
may hurt you.
That's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Now you depend on other teams to lose for you to even.
Which can happen. I mean, I've seen crazier stuff happen, but they're down to 25 now, man. It's like that loss hurt.
So
yeah.
So looking ahead to the weekend too, we have unranked Colorado. Since we're on the primetime train here, me and Jay, we got to look at the next matchup. They're against Stanford this weekend. Stanford has a 1-4 record.
Yeah, they smoke Stanford. Yeah. Stanford ain't good.
This is, and I think they get Travis Hunter back. So I think this is a chance for them to get him reincarnated with the team, get back in the groove of things, and maybe get them back on. The whole team is like this. This is more like a tune-up game. You know what I mean? From they're able to pretty much do what they want, run the offense they want, and they got Travis Hunter. I've been waiting to see him really. You know what I mean? Since the first week when he showed out. Yeah, you know what I mean? So he's a fun player to watch.
Yeah, he's good. I like watching him.
Yeah, this is a good tune-up game for him to get back on track with what they came out with. You know what I mean? Hopefully, like we said, we want him to get to at least 8 wins and
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year, bro.
Yeah, he's getting Coach of the year. Just book that. Unless something crazy happens. But I don't foresee anything crazy happening.
Nah.
He's gonna get Coach of the year. They were 1-11
last year. Facts. They're 5-2.
No, they're not 5-2. They're 4-2.
4-2?
Yeah, 4-2. Yeah. But still, they'll be 5-2 after this weekend. Yeah. And man, just wait till he gets recruits, man.
I already know it's gonna be something serious.
They're gonna be somebody said they're gonna be the next Alabama. I think it was T.O. that said that on another podcast. He said they're going to be the next Alabama.
They're you seen that when Shallow they were talking about going to the NFL, and he was like, and I think he's right, man.
Yeah, no, he needs another year though.
Yeah, y'all need another year.
He needs another year. They'll come out with this draft class. He'll be the number 1 pick next year.
Because he got to think, bro. If y'all with the team y'all have and what y'all doing is already something special. When y'all actually get 5-star recruits, it's going.
You're talking they're going to be in the playoffs next year.
Facts.
It's going to be 12 teams.
12 teams.
You guys can potentially compete for a national title next year.
Facts.
So it's going to be interesting seeing 12 teams, bro, man. I don't know how.
I like it though. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still a little skeptical on it. I think it should be like
8,
6 to 8. 6 or 8, first top two seeds get a bye.
I just think it's what I mean. Even if these games, are not as significant as some of the bowl games that they've had, I think it gives these players more to look forward to, bro. Because I hated bowl games, bro. Like unless it was just like a super good matchup. I really wasn't for the bowl games and the old. We just put the 2 best teams in the championship,
the BCS, the whole BCS formula.
So like now it's like
they used to have a computer generate who was going to be in the
facts
in that championship.
It's like now you're gonna have these players gonna have something to look forward to. Like. We're not. 12 seed probably is not going to make it, but just to say you made it to the playoffs, because we think about the teams, some of the great teams that from the past that never got to a national title because of the BCS formula.
100%. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you have, because how many undefeated teams we have now? We still probably 6 undefeated teams at least.
It's a lot more than that.
It's a lot more than that.
I believe so.
That's what I'm saying. So.
A few less.
So you say you saying I could go undefeated and not even make
just think LSU would still be
facts.
could be a potential candidate for playoff still. You know what I mean?
So
it's going to give a lot of teams who got 2 losses, a chance to get in. So
facts. So
I don't know. I think it kind of takes away from the regular season. Like if Ohio State lost to like Purdue this weekend or something like that, you know what I mean? I would be upset with them losing, but I would still think I have the thought in my head, oh, no matter. They're going to vote us in
facts.
Playoff, you know what I mean? We're still going to be in.
You're a top 12 team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're definitely a top 12 team, no matter what.
Facts.
I just think it kind of dilutes the competition when you have that many teams. Because, truth be told, man, they're not 12. There's not 12.
There's not, but
good teams like that are competing for a national title.
But so
we've seen who's been competing and winning these national titles.
When we see it last year,
what are you talking about?
If TCU was in a 12,
did TCU look like a top 4 team
last year?
Yes,
they beat.
I understand. That's 14. Michigan. That's not saying much, though. I'm sorry. It's just not saying much to me. Beating Michigan is not saying much.
That's what I'm saying, though. So if they were
anything, you're saying the element of surprise. Anything.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? If they would have been in a 12 playoff situation, they probably wouldn't have made it to the championship
for sure.
You know what I mean? They'd upset.
But then we saw what happened when they went up against somebody who was.
Facts.
I understand they beat Michigan, but that's Michigan. Facts. Okay.
So now we'll be able to weed out an undefeated team like TCU through these playoffs. And see a better.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I can get behind that.
Facts.
I can get behind. No, you kind of know for sure who's the best teams. I don't know.
And we're gonna sit down and watch those games.
Absolutely. Listen, best believe I'm gonna watch the game. I'm gonna watch every single one of them. Let's see, we got 14.
Yeah, power of AI on display here.
Yeah.
We got 14 undefeated college football teams going strong.
Cincinnati, this is old. Cincinnati's not undefeated.
Facts.
AI, it's not 100%. Huskies are.
It's probably
this is crap.
Sooners,
Texas is
last week.
They just lost.
Yeah, last week. But
Texas just lost. Utah, I know they got a loss. Wake Forest, I'm not sure. I know Louisville is.
So it's probably 9-10 teams undefeated.
Yeah.
So
I'm not mad at it. I mean, I don't know. I guess I kind of think about the student athlete, because I think of like the more these games go on, the more there's going to be a lot more injuries. You know what I mean?
But you're
going to be seeing like kids who shouldn't be out there on the field actually playing and stuff.
But
it's just going to dilute the.
They be playing bowl games.
But that's
why we're
talking about a playoff format.
I'd rather them get hurt working towards a playoff than get hurt in a bowl game. Because what's a bowl game really for, bro?
Money.
Yeah. And it's what we talked about at the beginning of the season.
Well, the playoff is, truth be told, is for money too, though.
Yeah, but that's what we talked about at the beginning of the season when we talked about the Pac-12 situation. It's becoming a professional league.
True.
So,
well, you're 100% right.
So now is, I think playoffs is a little more professional format than BCS.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes, man. I mean,
I think it's
good
so far. I think it's good for the fans. How good it's going to be for the school and the players is yet to be seen.
Yeah,
but it's giving more hope to
the sisters of the poor. Yeah, I get what you're saying. No, I'm all on board with the direction college football is going. Facts. Without question. Me as a true football fan, though, thinks about the competition aspect behind it.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little bit too many games. One thing I hope they do is, I think if they go to the 12-team format, decrease the amount of games, but make every game a big game. So no more of Grambling State, no more McNeese States or Appalachian States, or I mean, even though they're Division I, but no playing UMass or I don't want to see no big teams playing these little schools no more.
Facts.
You guys better be playing each other.
Facts.
That's all I want to see. I want to see nothing but conference play pretty much from start. Maybe you get one warm up, maybe not.
Yeah.
I want to see good competition from start to finish because that's all it should be at this point in time.
Facts. It should be top 12 teams.
Yeah.
So it should be.
I agree.
It should be. You might have 1, 2 the Cinderella sneaking there or whatever they call, but other than that,
did you know that the Big Ten schedule came out?
Oh, dear.
Bro, they got some games lined up, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I know Ohio State goes to Autzen next year.
Oh, yeah. That'd be... Whew.
Wisconsin plays USC out there. USC goes to Michigan.
So those schedules,
bro, man,
those schedules are getting tougher.
Woo, man. The Big Ten schedule, when they announced that, I was like, oh, my God. Those are some matchups, man. Nice. I think Washington goes to Penn State or something like that.
Let's go,
I can't wait, bro.
Let's go, man. That's the only way these conferences will get better.
Man, their conference realignment is going to change the trajectory of college football.
Facts.
It's going to bring in so much more money. So much more money. Anyway, I'll look. I'll show you this. Let's get going, man. All right, that's our show. 2 Beats, 1 Drum. Follow us on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We don't have a Facebook account. But for your listening pleasures, we're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. Of course, we're on YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe, support the stream if you like it. If you don't like it, let us know. Let us know what we can improve. If you're a fan, you want to get on the show, please, by all means, come talk about your squad. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for somebody so I can tell you guys how your squad's going to do.
Yeah.
I can tell them how much they stink.
We need a Cowboys fan in here.
Yeah, get a Cowboy. Let's get a Cowboys fan on here so we can tell them, or a Seahawks fan. I really want a Seahawks fan. I got a couple of them. All right, that's it. Episode 17 in the books. Thank you, Brad. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Peace.